Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now before I dive into this reading, I just want to say these readings are focusing on love, light, and positivity because there is enough in the world right now to make us feel scared, small, and insignificant. So these readings are to focus on your angels, on your spirit guides, and your path ahead and your power within. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. Now, if you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Aries, saying, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. This one right here, the owl spirit, it says, you see clearly now. And then you have the mouse spirit, which says, tend to the small things. Oh, that's really beautiful. And I love that that's kind of predatory too, right there, because owls, of course, eat mice. So as you see clearly, you're really going to be focusing in on the small things. Yeah. Now your chakra message. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have psychic development, and we have love. And that is absolutely beautiful for you because your psychic development, your connection with your higher power, your connection with yourself is bringing very strong changes within your heart, but also very strong focus on what you love, what you desire, and the way you want to move forward in your life. Your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. At the heart of everything, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Chariot, a Cancer energy, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. We then have the Hierophant, a time frame of April 20th to May 20th. We then have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Chalices, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords, the Knave of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands, which is you right here. Actually, this is the King of Wands. There we go. And we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, I love that. And the Knave of Chalices. All right. So Knave of Cups, the Page of Cups. All right. So let's dive into this reading. Let's look at your spirit guide animal cards. So we're starting off with the owl spirit and the mouse spirit. So you see clearly now, and you tend to the small things. And there is a sense of very much kind of being systematic during this time, saying, I need to do this, I need that, and going after it task by task. You might get a little bit too structured, too systematic, all right here. But I don't see it as a bad thing at all. I see that you have goals and plans and things that you want done and ways that you want to move forward. And that is really where your focus is during this time. You have a repeat of the number 7. So just be mindful of keeping things on the up and up, speaking your truth, standing by your truth, and not letting people sway you is going to be very important. You're not going to abide liars during this time. So just know that any sort of misgiving, falsehood will really rub you the wrong way. All right. And there is a sense here of seeing clearly in the dark, of when you feel overwhelmed or when you feel like you don't know how to move forward, step back, breathe, connect with you. Just say, okay, what do I need to do? Kind of getting yourself out of a fight or flight panic instinct. You will see that you move forward. And when you tend to the small things, you're going to see the big things start to fall into alignment. And you're also going to see that by tending to the smaller things, the bigger things start to have more of a meaning to it. You're like, oh, okay, I see what's supposed to go on here. I see what needs to be done. Psychic development with your third eye, you're opening up your third eye. And that means that you are really relying on your intuitive sense during this time. And as you rely on your intuitive self and you see the power outside of just simply your main senses, your five senses, you are going to see yourself moving forward in power and truth and in understanding. There's a greater connection between you and your angels during this time, also you and your spirit guides. You feel protected, you feel empowered, you feel emboldened, and you're not going to know exactly why all the time. Run with it. Run with it most definitely, because you're holding the future in your hands and you are seeing with the instinctual truth of your heart. And why is that important? Because we are emotional beings. I'm of the firm belief that we are emotional beings, and if we ignore our hearts, or if we sit there and say, I'm above my emotions, their trickiness is going to lie ahead. Things are going to get tangled up, overwhelmed. And so here, with a coming together of your heart chakra and your sense of love for yourself, for those around you, you really do move forward. Now there's this powerful connection. So you have love here, and then you have, and I'm just going to skip ahead because it's so beautiful, you have the King and the Queen of Wands. And the King and the Queen of Wands, it shows a true love connection, soulmate connection. It can even be, it shows your passion, your power, your determination. It shows the coming together of the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. It can show the coming together of the divine aspects of yourself, of both masculine and feminine, moving you forward. And this is really you stepping into power and you seeing yourself for the force, the power, the truth that you are worth. And this is also saying that there is a tremendous passion that burns inside of you. There's a tremendous way that you want to move forward. And through hard work and dedication, you're going to see that you are very drawn to being behind the scenes, to looking at things and being very truthful, forthright, honest with yourself, and saying, this is what I need. And it might be very different than the path that you have usually taken or the way that you had normally seen things, because here you're coming together with your hard work, your discipline, your crafting of prosperity, and you're going to be stepping back a bit and saying, okay, I need to look at the bigger picture. I need to look at what I desire. I need to look at where I stand and why I stand there, because you're going to be moving forward with your heart. And there is such a sense of power to you. Now, Cancer energy, again, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd, is usually undervalued. And what I mean by that is not that you're going to see a Cancer and think, oh, I can, totally push them around. But they do have this quiet, heartfelt strength. And this is what you're embodying during this time. You also have tremendous lessons with the Knave of Chalices and the Cancer card that come together, where you are being a student of your heart, of what you desire, of the way that you want to move forward, and you're going to see the power in you to get you there, but you've underestimated even the power of your own heart, the expression of your own soul. And so here, you're really going to see that there's greater strength within your passion than you had thought. And there's also greater strength within you than you had given yourself credit for. And this leads you to the King of Wands. This leads you to seeing your strength, to seeing your power, and saying, this is where I stand and this is who I am. I will not back down. I will not be quieted. I will be moving forward. And there is this determination, this clear-sightedness. And you might see yourself in times as you move forward, defending what your heart loves and defending what is emotionally so tremendously important to you. You might see aspects of yourself right now, Aries, or at this time, that you don't like. You'll sit there and be like, wow, I thought I was nicer than that, or I thought I would feel worse about this than I do. And you're going to see here that there is strength within what you love, and that strength really does move you forward to be this determined, focused person who claims their throne, who claims their power, and who says, you know what, somebody has to take up this mantle, and it will be me. It will be. Because at your roots, you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is my emotional vampire card. The Four of Pentacles, for me, it's like, okay, I have to hold on to this because I'm not sure when prosperity will come again. I have to hold on to this because I'm feeling drained and overwhelmed. And it can be with a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or somebody who is wishy-washy, who is also emotionally blackmailing you. This is a tremendous pair for being emotionally blackmailed and for making you feel unsteady in the way that you want to move forward. And you're really having no more of it. And you are embracing your heart, your soul, yourself. And you're saying, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I'm going after. Your roots are very strong. There's also this sense here of needing to clear away negative energy. This might be done by the universe, by your angels in general, because I do have the Seven of Chalices right here, and I just see your angels, right? Also as the god of wind coming in and, bringing this power, bringing this beauty to you, or this angel of wind. But here, there is such a sense of strength to you as you embrace your heart. You are also going to find that your heart, as you look at things, and it might be that people look at you, Aries, and say, you're being naive. You are. You're being naive. You're not seeing this properly kind of grow up when it comes to your heart. And there is a part of you that's going to be warring against that because you are grown up. You are. You know what it is that you want, that you need, that your heart calls for. And you will not be silenced, put down, made to feel insignificant or inferior to those around you. There's a tremendous strength that comes once you become a student of your heart and you let your heart embrace this power, and then you cut away the negative energy around you. You cut away the hurts, the despairs, the, feeling of, I have to hold on to this because there'll never be enough. No, it's I am looking at my future, and yes, I might be holding on right now to what I have because that's wise and that's smart, but I'm moving forward towards something greater and towards something more, and I will not be stopped. And the Seven of Chalices says you will be inspired. And this also says, and it warns against simply daydreaming. There is a need here for action, because we see it here with you being the king. It's action, it's people seeing you. You fall into alignment with what is right for your soul. Others might not understand it, but the Hierophant, okay, is the Pope, and that is how he's depicted here in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But there is this sense of being able to be the King of Kings, your traditions, your power, the roots of you dictate to the person that people see, okay? And so you need to be true to your roots, to yourself. Now you might sit there and say, Dane, my roots from my family, they're messed up. I don't want to be true to those roots. I want to walk this way, or I tried doing that and it's just not me. These are also the roots of your soul. This is what you need in order to move forward towards your power. And you're going to work pretty much your tuchus off in order to get there. You're going to work with diligence and hardship and determination and, master craftsmanship, but also, blood, sweat, and tears put into it to have you see daydreams need to fall away, and focus of understanding of mind needs to come forward. And that's going to be the power that is you. It's like, yes, I have my daydreams, okay? Yes, I have my wishes, but now I'm focusing and I'm shifting between wishes and manifesting what I want, and it comes through hard work. It does. And again, you have that digression of, the 8 to the 7, which is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like, okay, I know this falls into alignment with it. It's kind of like, it's easy to skip there. It's kind of like, think of it as skipping, of playing hopscotch. That's it. An 8 is easy to go to a 7. An 8, it's hard to go to a 4. So here, when you have this sense of, feeling, it can be miserly at times, or that people are being miserly with you, there just isn't enough. There is this sense of, through your hard work and through your visualization of self and saying, this is what I want, and this is where I'm going to see myself heading. And knowing that visualizing doesn't just make the doors open, but the first person who has to believe that you can live the dream that you want, that you can live the life that you want, is you. And so with visualizing, with the 7 of Cups, you are going to see yourself empowered. You are going to see clarity come. And I love that you have the wind right here coming forward. And then you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords represents the mind, most definitely. It is, of course, an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Now, you can be having a bit of a trouble too with an air sign energy and with a water sign energy, or somebody who has a lot of air and water in their chart, or who can have moments of brilliance, who can be very smart, but they might not be being very smart because they are being leeches off of you. So just be mindful of this. Emotionally manipulative, kind of too smart for their own good at times, not thinking, just racing off. So as you are moving forward, you are seeing your passion of what you desire, the way that you want to be, and you are heading towards your goals, most definitely. Now, this also warns with the Knight of Swords not to be too rash, not to just kind of go off and say, okay, that's it, I know it, I'm done. And I'm really looking at this sword, and it just kind of looks like a feather in his hand. So there is also the sense of your angels guiding your sword, your angels guiding you, and you need to take that time to listen, or else their form of attack, their way of empowering you and moving you forward will kind of fall apart at times. So know here that you need that sense of connecting with yourself, connecting with your soul. It can even be, I'm a big fan of talking to your angels, of talking to your spirit guides, of sitting there and finding one. It could be your angel or your spirit guide, giving them a name, whichever one makes you feel more comfortable. And then either writing out in a diary or, having a conversation, working things out, and then listening to the responses that you get in your mind and kind of weeding out those threads. This leads you to your passion, to what you desire, but this also leads you to being a student of your heart, to being a student of what is emotionally impacting you. And then we have the Knave of Swords. Now, the Knave of Swords, what I like is that you have the Knave of Swords here. So that's the Page of Swords. Through hard work and discipline, you become the Knight of Swords, and this leads you to being a student of your heart. Why is it important that you start and you end with a Knave? Well, it's important that you start with the Knave of the mind, because you're going to end with the Knave of the heart, and seeing that with these two combined, you have tremendous force and power, that you cannot simply ignore your emotional self for your logical self, and you cannot ignore the logical self for the emotional self. Both have to work in tandem. It moves you forward towards determination and desire, and it gives you this strength, this passion, this focus that you need, and it moves you to being the Hierophant. Now, it can move you to having a strong Taurus influence in your life, most definitely. A time frame of April 20th to May 20th. You're going to see here that there is a sense of being grounded within oneself that is coming forward, of knowing your mind, of knowing what you desire. And again, it's really looking at your roots. And it doesn't have to be the roots that you grew up with. It can very well be the roots of your soul and saying, but I need this, and I don't need that, and this doesn't ring true for me, but that does. And you're sorting things out within yourself. And this leads you to embracing true harmony, true beauty, and true power as you move forward. It just leads you to just a spectacular connection and spectacular abundance. It's like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I need. And this is what I stand for. And it's like, this is me. And it's stunning. It really is. Your subconscious chakra message, not chakra message, but your subconscious message is judgment. This is your angels being right there with you. This is your angels being right there with you. This is your resurrection of soul and of self. This is you moving towards what you love. It's hearing your angels call and saying, yes, yes, I answer. Yes, I answer. Subconsciously, you are answering a higher call towards your greater power and towards living in the light and also the protection of your angels and of your angels' wings. It's kind of like they have you cocooned and your spirit guides walk ahead, carving the way. Will it be an easy road? No, it never is. It never is. Will it be a valuable road? Yeah, most definitely. Your subconscious chakra message now is truth, your third chakra. Truth is going to be so important to you. Speaking your truth, living your truth, being empowered by your truth. and not giving into other people's lies or other people's narratives. It's like, this is my life, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going about getting it. Passion, and this is you, this is your passion, right? And the water, right? Your emotional self coming into balance and saying, yeah, this is where I stand, and this is what I stand for. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the eagle spirit. Spirit has a plan, and spirit has your back. So spirit has your back. Do not worry. Both of your birds have crowns. You soar high, and you are divinely blessed. Embrace it. Rejoice within it. And it does move you forward. But remember, spirit has your back, and with having your back, spirit has a greater plan for you than you could ever have realized, and one that focuses and helps you move forward in determination and dedication of self. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all. Stay safe. Bye.